go. Got to turn that back on. Turn itself off. Well, we are back, Toby. We are back.
Right. We are.
We are back for the main race after the sprint race. We had a few lobby issues, but we are back for the main race.
This dry too.
I did see a clip that it would be dry. Looking at the skies, it will probably stay dry for the whole race.
I'd say so, yeah.
Apologies to everybody that was watching the stream before. If we kept the stream going, you would have had to listen to Toppy dribble about how he lives in Tasmania and he hates it and he wants to move to Queensland because it's a better state.
I moved to Gladstone to just.
Mate, you'd move to
put it right
Gladstone.
there.
You'd move to Gladstone just to come and say, "Hey, Kirk, I'm coming to annoy you."
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
And you wouldn't say no.
No, I wouldn't say no, but we can't go to the pub on a Sunday afternoon because I've got a race on that Sunday night, so we'd have to do it on a Saturday.
Oh, that's alright.
But here we are, ladies and gentlemen. Back to the feature race. Enough of us dribbling on with nonsense. Oh, let's go back to the front of the grid. That's where we want to be. That's where we want to see. Magic shot in Jishway. Cars left, right.
Dishway looks like Dishway has taken the lead. No, OC Birdie is leading the race.
Oh, as we go down through the field to see what was happening, we have a car spun in front of everybody through sector 1. Got a Ferrari I seen there with a bit of damage. No, it wasn't. So OC Birdie leads the race away. We'll bring up the tyres very shortly. Try not to miss too much of the starting action with so much on the screen.
Mitchie seems to have dropped out.
So Birdie on the soft tyres has bolted out with 2 medium runners behind him.
Easy Reaper has just pulled off the overtake of the century, I think.
He's been known to do that the last couple of races. He makes some crazy moves that people don't expect, and he gets them done, and he gets them to stick. There's our tyres as we have started this race now. As I mentioned before, Birdie out on the soft tyres. X-Cloud P4 on the soft tyres. Carl P6 on the hard tyres. So he's going to stretch out a lot longer than the other drivers. Currently around him, Chris 9F1 also P16 on the hard tyres. So they're going for the long haul for the first stint. Birdie though on these soft tyres. Pushing this hard up and a full tank of juice, I don't think he will probably get as much out of the tyre as he would want to.
No, I don't particularly love the soft tyre off the start for that reason. You've just got so much fuel on board.
I mean, he would have dumped a little bit, hoping for a safety car, but yeah, at the end of the day, it's still all but a full tank of juice, isn't it? Full weight. Jishway and X-Cloud, so battling it out for P2, P3 at the moment. X-Cloud's on the soft tyres. He may get a move here done shortly. Mitchie in and out of the session. I'm not too sure what's going on there. Gimme Chicken obviously picked up some damage there. First sector spin that he had, so he's obviously had to make a pit stop. Probably a new front wing spinning in front of everybody there. Ghosting is not the best on this new game. Now once you're back on track, you are back on track. what else do we have happening through the field here? Two Astons currently sitting P5, P6. Whether they're going to work together or not. We do have a yellow sector 2. Is that a Ferrari? Or Alpha? Is it going to get moving? Away again. So we do have a green sector.
Jishway is burning this ARS. First of all, I don't really understand why, because he's going to pass him in the pits. So as long as he can stay within a second. Tango Wang is out. We've got a virtual safety car. Yeah, as I was saying, Jishway doesn't need to burn this ARS. If he just saves it, passes him in the pits, he'll be fine.
Well, xCloud's also chewing his battery to stay with Jishway as well, so... But this will help the battery a fraction there. Full safety car now. We have a full safety car.
Alright, we're going to go back to 100% battery.
Yep.
OC Birdie could very well pit.
It'd probably be the smart thing at this stage, because you always generally go close to 3 laps on the safety car, depending how stretched out the grid is.
I think he has to, because...
But the safety car's sitting there waiting.
Not.
Wow. Okay, so... Yeah, so Clouds has made the smart call here. He's coming on off those softs. He's getting rid of them as fast as he can. Yeah, all the soft runners except for Birdie is getting rid of that soft tyre. And now he has caught the safety car initially. He's probably burned that extra time he would have gained jumping in early. Because no one can drive flat out because of that delta. Everyone loves the delta.
I think Birdie's made a massive mistake here.
Yeah, so do I. Even if he pits now, the whole grid is going to go past. Easily.
Exactly. He's going to pit 2 or 3 laps after the safety car ends. And he's still going to be 15th, probably. Because I reckon Jishway's going to swallow him up as soon as they go.
Bit of chat going on in Discord already. We're only up to lap 5. So Mitchie also out on 5 lap old mediums.
I do know that if you push the tyres to the absolute limit, you can do soft to medium and obviously medium to soft. Medium to soft is easier than soft to medium, but I feel like Mexico can be run very well as a 2-stop. Without safety cars, you can run it pretty well as a 2-stop. I'd go medium, medium. No, I'd go soft, soft, medium for a two-stop.
2 lots of softs.
Yep. I'd still use all my softs in. Yeah. So I'd probably go. I'd go mediums in the sprint, and then yeah, go soft, soft, medium.
Well, we've had a lobby restart, so that throws that out the window.
Well, it doesn't. Now everyone's got fresh
Everyone,
softs, so you don't
exactly,
even have to think about the sprint. So
anything could happen.
the soft, soft, medium would be very much in play if these guys had looked at it.
Birdie's gone. He's away.
Jishway is out.
I just saw Jishway go sideways in the background there. Here comes the safety car again, by the looks of that in the background. Oh, no. Ooh, I thought it was coming back out in the background.
No, she's going down the pit lane.
Jishway is now out of this race as
Jishway
well.
will be kicking himself.
So Birdie now, will he be in a bit of trouble here by Magic Shot?
I think 100%. Magic Shot's going to line up down this straight, and then he's going to have him down the main straight.
Got another yellow sector 2. We have another 2 cars in an incident.
It is Henchman and JDM.
Henchman and JDM.
Now, Magic Shot's just sitting back. He's thinking, look, Birdie's tyres are going to fall off. I'm going to get DRS soon. I don't need to use that ARS.
Well, with that safety car now, when do Birdie's tyres drop off? They can't be too far away by the looks of this.
I think Birdie's tyres are done now. It's just Birdie's got some good straight line speed, which is all that's keeping him there right now.
Quick look through the pack. Everyone seems to be line astern now. Everyone's starting to sort themselves out fairly well. T-Bar and Chris having their own little tussle back there. Chris will probably get this done.
This is a DRS train from P1 to P6. And by the end of this lap, it's going to be down to P7.
It's nearly like Birdie's holding everybody up.
Sometimes that's how you win a race, though. Just make your car as wide as the track. Maybe annoying for guys behind you, but if you're in P1, that's all the record books say at the end of the day. They don't say, oh, I was in P1, but but the guys behind me were annoyed that I was driving a bit slower.
Oh, magic shot. He really wants to get this done. Oh my god! We do have a couple of moves going back there though. Knoxville and TK.
Magic Shot's going to get this done
Mitchie.
right now. He has got
Mitchie
it done.
Mitchie has retired in the pits.
Not very nice defending from Birdie there. Birdie's losing the back end a fair bit at the moment.
I feel like we're missing a bit on the other drivers, but this is where the battles seem to be at the moment, isn't it?
Yeah, there seems to be a bit of a gap down the rest of the field.
Birdie just planting that
It's
car
gonna be
where he
done
needs
right
to put
now.
it. Yep, here he goes.
Now this will create a chain reaction of overtakes.
Oh no, it won't. There was Williams just ran wide. Carl's just taken P3. So Carl now on a charge. Get around Birdie. We also got other guys having a bit of a tussle here. As you can see there, Carl and Birdie all but side by side. Nose to tail as they are.
And the X Clouds is gonna get it up. He's gonna try and Carl.
Oh, he's looking for it, isn't he?
And Magic Shot has already pulled out 1.7
He
seconds.
has bolted now. Here comes the Haas.
Very nice move.
Gets it done. So Birdie now in a bit, probably a world of hurt here.
If I was Birdie, I'd be pulling into the pits now. There's no point in. Unless he's trying to do that one stop on the mediums. He may be trying to go to lap 15 around that mark and try and take the mediums to the end.
Thanks for tuning in, Abyss. Big shout out to the McLaren boys, he says. Get in there. It hasn't been their night, mate. It has not been their night. Alright. McLaren boys. Duck though.
But it's working out alright.
Duck's up into P9. He's just pushing on. Racing his own race. Staying out of a bit of trouble. Magic Shot. Probably not creating as much of a gap as what he was before. He's losing a little bit of time to X-Cloud now. We do have Birdie though. What's he going to do this lap? Oh no.
Tangling it. T-bar is out.
T-bar's out. Sector 2. What are we going to see here? Too late for Birdie to go into the pits if there's going to be anything out of it. No, we are going to stay green running.
And
Two Aston boys are fighting for it though. Cruising car.
Darker's definitely having a good look at these guys in front of him.
slowly jumped back down to the, oh yeah. Is he gaining any extra time? Yes, he is gaining a fair bit of time here, but I mean, depends if you always try to be wary through those S's there. Some people just like to be just a little bit more cautious. I know I certainly am. That's for sure. Time second penalties.
In the race, you sort of take those S's. You take those S's very differently to.
Birdie though is in a world of pain here.
He is getting swallowed up by everyone right now. Oh no! No!
He stays out.
Duck and spun.
Oh no.
And it's a full force safety car.
Okay. New rule. When you're in cons with Coco, we don't talk about the McLarens anymore, okay? New rule. Putting that in. The league rules. Every time we talk about them.
Duck has spun in a pretty good spot though, to be fair.
Yes, he can get straight back into the pits. Under safety car, he'll jump back behind the queue fairly quickly. Surely Birdie goes in this time.
Everyone is now scoring points too.
Yes, they certainly are. Good pickup. Good pickup. Top 15. Yes, top 15 do get points. Don't see... Well, you shouldn't see anyone retire in the pits from here on out, because everybody does get at least 1 point or more. Got Magic Shot. Magic Shot is ducking in. We have X-Clouds ducking in. We have Cruz coming in. Birdie. Yep, Birdie's in. Everyone's in. So at top 7 are in. Top 8 are in. Magic Shot. No, he's not going to get the jump here. So Maney will be his original P1. Minus the pit stop. Magic Shot does come out in P2 though, so hard tyres, he will get to the end.
Look, this has worked perfectly for Birdie.
Well, it has, hasn't it? I mean, he's made it into the pits. He's still in the mix. Some really, really good points. He's got a fresh set of mediums, which will get him to the end. Unless there's a late safety car, he will duck in for fresh soft tyres, as every driver will. But yeah, most of the battles have been up the front this far, haven't they? Once everybody gets going, once everyone gets going, it seems to be fairly line astern. There's been a couple of overtakes here and there. You know, the mid-pack position. But yeah, tonight up front seems to be where it is. So Maine's going to have to make a pit stop, currently sitting in P1. He's definitely going to have to make an extra stop here. Because they're definitely not going to get around.
Yeah, now Maney isn't in a very. Maney is probably in the worst position on track now. In saying that, I also said 3 laps ago that OCE Birdie was also in the worst position on track. So we don't really know.
That's just a bit of a shout out to Maney, as Goffey has pointed out as well. Maney, a tier 3 driver at the front of tier 2 at the moment.
100%. And it's not his first lap sled today.
No, it's certainly not.
He led a fair chunk of the sprint race too.
Big shout out to Maney and the Red Bull tonight. But safety car is in this lap. He will be leading this absolutely cranky pack of drivers behind him. Oh, he's missed the jump. X-Cloud's massive jump here.
Oh,
That was a bit twitchy, wasn't it?
I was thinking we were going to see a crash there.
Oh, I thought it was going to be a bit wild. Yeah, magic shot though, tries to sneak it around. We got the Haas and the Red Bull as well. The Haas is going to prevail though, staying on the
Birdie is
inside line.
through. Birdie's going to go up
Maney has dropped.
outside of the clouds. Is he going to send it down the inside? No.
So Maney off the restart down into P4 and is still currently going slightly backwards, unfortunately. That would be the tyre situation there, unfortunately for Maney. Probably didn't pit early enough to have the extra grip that everybody else has got at the moment after the safety car restart. But we do have Birdie and X-Clouds. I hate this view. Here we go.
Birdie had made contact. Also, how quickly Birdie ghosted there, it seems like we got the old ghosting system back.
Yes, did go ghosting very quickly.
If anything, that was a little too quick.
Yeah. He's a young fella too, mate, so he might be just really quick at taking a clip.
Yeah. Well, you don't ghost if you just go to AI. If you pause the game, you don't actually ghost. Henchman has received his 3-second time penalty.
I've got to say, halfway through this race, Mexico, we've only seen the 2 time penalties. That's not bad racing.
No.
You would generally expect a lot more, especially through that S's section. It's an absolute nightmare.
At Mexico, 100%. I'd expect a hell of a lot more.
So at this stage, it could be Magic Shot's race to lose. Only time will tell, as like I said.
Actually, I'd say this is Birdie's race to lose.
He's definitely got some speed.
Birdie's got the speed.
Just couldn't hold that line there, so he's had to back out of it.
He's driving very smart today, and Birdie has not put a foot wrong this entire race.
He's got to keep his calm and his patience together, I suppose. X-Clouds is not making it easy for him.
We have got our third time penalty of the day.
You're not stupid, mate. I assume you just lost traction there and it just spat you. You seem to sort of vanish.
Our closest battle on track right now is Birdie and X Clouds.
Certainly is.
Sorry, no, it's not. It's actually the McLarens.
Oh, jeez. What did I
The
say
McLarens
before?
are going to overtake each other.
I'm not sure if I want to watch that.
Yeah, Duck. I think Duck's letting Hinch go. I think there was a little bit of team orders there.
Every time I go to the McLaren, something happens, so I don't want to go there. Knoxville though, and it's JDM having a little bit of a tussle here for 8th and 9th position. Give me Chicken though in the Haas is ready to pounce for one little slight mistake by either driver. I thought you lit the Riz, Jish. I thought you lit them up, mate. Got too excited and hit the power too early. That's what happens, mate. I never overexcite yourself.
If we head down to Knoxville and Give Me Chicken, this is
It's quite a little tussle here, yeah.
And in this race, with the gaps as big as they are, we've got to cherish these overtakes that we're going to get. Even if it's just under DRS.
Give Me Chicken though has saved his battery. JDM is chewing through it, and Knoxville is also chewing it. So Give Me Chicken might be in a better position here.
Chris 9 seems to be all over the back of the Cruise.
Another yellow sector, but everything seems to be sweet still. Fantastic. Cruz though probably running like 10 and 12 wings like he does like crazily. Beat everyone down the straights. Birdie though, what's just happened to Birdie?
Not sure, he's still pretty close.
He's still pretty close there. Just looking at the time intervals, seem to jump around ever so slightly. Dark Punch is out. Oh no, has he retired in the pits?
Looks like he has.
He has. Oh. Wow. Did not expect that one. Yes, he's broken his own team rule. That means I won't feel so bad if I do it now. No, he'd probably still drag me over the coals. But we will jump back to Birdie and X-Claire's. Birdie down the inside fairly easily. As you said, DRS train happening here for just about every driver except for the X-Clouds. Too far back for Magic Shot, so he missed out on that DRS. So Birdie gets it done fairly simply. Now Birdie It's not going to be close enough for his DRS. Don't get much through here. Can Birdie hang on to this? Can he round up Magic Shot?
I think he'll give it a fair shot.
I think he needs to create a bit more of a gap here, just to try and break that DRS zone. Now the Haas at DRS. We'll sneak it around. Xcloud moves himself into P2 with that DRS. It's the only unfortunate thing P2 has at the moment. If you do get into P2, you will not have DRS. Carl though. Oh, Birdie a little bit twitchy there. TK's Irving's also on the back end of Carl.
As Manny gets past the slap of the race.
Gets past the slap of the race. Should do on those soft tyres. Having a bit of a look here, but Birdie seems to be in a bit of trouble here.
Yeah, I don't know what's happened.
He's using a lot of battery and he's getting rounded up by other drivers. So I wonder if his setup is quite harsh on the tyres compared to the other drivers. Do see Carl run a little bit wider than normal. Birdie looks for the gap, can't quite get it done, but TK Zervix is right behind him as well to get the job done if needed be. Not too sure if he can get it done, but he's going to be right on the back end of him. Come the DRS down the main straight, so... Ooh, Birdie tries to cover a little bit, maybe too much there.
This helicopter camera is amazing for this battle.
It is wicked, isn't it?
Don't quote me on this, but I'm pretty sure F1 is one of the only motorsports left that actually use helicopters for their cameras. Most motorsports use drones now.
V8 supercars still use helicopters because they can't afford drones.
Yeah.
They're a bum racing.
I think F1 mainly uses helicopters because they fly faster than the drones.
Exactly.
So they can chase them down the straight for longer.
So OC Birdie, he's doing well, but he's starting to struggle a fraction.
Magic Shot is sort of just maintaining.
He's just got to maintain. He's just got to maintain those hard tyres. Basically, he'll get it done. Can't teach an old dog new tricks, Goffy. That's the saying, isn't it, mate? I think there's a couple of us that probably take some pointers off Birdie, to be honest. He's come leaps and bounds in the last couple of seasons with his driving.
Yeah, the dedication has been insane.
I'm glad you've seen the funny side of that, Goffy. I wasn't sure if you were going to go, did you call me a dog? Come at me? So, Carl might round up Clouds here shortly as well. Clouds does have a time second penalty hanging over his head, so he's going to want to battle for as long as possible as he possibly can. I mean, anything is possible with these three. Clouds, Carl and Birdie. Zervings too, probably also can come back into the mix a little bit, but there is starting to get a fairly decent gap across the rest of the grid as we just have a quick look through to see what else is happening. There doesn't appear to be hell of a lot happening.
We've got rain.
We've got rain. What is happening in Mexico? There was talk of rain very, very late in the session.
And with how quickly the rain came last time.
Oh, wow. So, oh, here we go. Easy Reaper. Easy Reaper's getting the job done.
Do you think it's worth Magic Shot staying out? With this gap.
Oh, mate. We've just got 2 drivers in already.
Yeah, so, but I don't think it's ready yet. Like, there's still... the track isn't even wet yet.
Yeah, but get that job done a lap earlier than needed. Like, we've seen how fast it happened last time. It just... We went, yeah, it's raining, and then a lap and a half later, it was just...
At the same time, we also saw Hench come in two laps after. We saw Hench come in, and he actually... If the impact on the Inters was that extreme, Hench should have been P1. But he actually lost positions by going to the Inters, so...
The Magic Shot's
so they may have to wait for DRS to be... I guess he's got a 7-second gap now, virtually.
So Carl, here we go. Here we see a few intermediate tyres come out now. We got Carl P6, X Clouds P7, Chris, Cruz, Gimme Chicken.
Alright.
Stay on board with Magic Shot here. Just see if... Oh, look at it. It is really starting to pour down. Look how wet the track is now.
Yeah, now it's ready.
Yeah, so have they done the undercut here a lap early?
Possibly.
Get it done.
Possibly. It's not going to undercut guys like Magic Shot. Magic Shot is still going to be in the lead when he comes out. These Inters are massive. They've taken over a second out of Magic Shot in less than a lap.
Yeah, so they have made they've made the call. Jump down the car.
Again, they're not going to pass the likes of Magic Shot, but all right, let's see where this first Inter runner is Carl Fanzel. Let's see where he comes out.
That's what I'm saying. I reckon he's going to be close.
P2. 2.6 seconds off.
Kano's screaming at Birdie to stay out, mate. She's pretty wet out there, Kano. We've seen a few cars a bit twitchy, mate.
Yeah, the rain's come down
Uh,
pretty heavy this time. With how heavy it's come down and how quickly it's come down, we could possibly even see the wet tyre.
oh, she'd have to really pull down. We're on lap 30. Halfway through that, she'd really have
But
to...
if it gets to the point of wet, you don't have much of a choice.
Magic Shot looks pretty comfortable so far.
We do have a battle for P9. With a Mercedes and a team that shall not be named.
Fantastic. The orange car.
Yeah, we've got a battle with the Mercedes in the orange car.
Orange car, yep, that'll do. Just keep an eye on Birdie as well, mate. He's a bit of a battle happening with that pack as well. Yeah, Kano, in the sprint round, the race, sorry, it decided to start raining, and then a lap later it just rained. It just went from a light drizzle to, nah, she's wet. Very, very quickly.
I think Magic Shot is very relaxed in the position he's in right now.
Yeah, I think he will just cruise around now, get the job done. 100% there. Doesn't have to do anything silly. Go back to this birdie battle. Chris, P4, Xclads P3. Yeah, 100%. Looks like Magic Shot can basically just take a chill pill and just lap around and get the job done. Keep that P1 for sure.
We've got one battle within a second on track, and that is the battle between JTM and the orange car.
And the orange car again. Sorry to everybody that has just tuned in. Every time I mention the word McLaren, something happens.
You just said it.
I know, it seems to happen every time.
Do you
Better
not
do
want
it
your
again.
team to have two cars?
I do. I think my teammate thinks about that on a Sunday night. Why is there not two cars? Well, don't get me started.
You go, well, there is two cars. Problem is, the other orange car is actually nowhere near you.
Yeah. One of the orange drivers is rubbish. Needs to lift his game. Put his glasses on.
Maybe you need to start eating oranges while you drive the orange car.
Put my glasses on and take my false teeth out or something. I don't know what I got to do.
Now we've got a Williams fighting with said car.
calling it the orange car is like Kelly Underwood calling GWS the orange team. Oh. Oh, that's a good shout out. I like that.
In this battle, we have got the black car, the orange car, and the blue car. The dark blue car to be exact, because there is a light blue car as well.
Magic Shot has just bolted. He's gone.
Magic Shot is going to have over 10 seconds.
He's probably having a cup of coffee while he's driving around. Probably just, yeah, whatever. We do have Carl and X-Clouds having a little bit of a battle here.
Up on Henchman. We're going to get an overtake. Henchman defends it very nicely. Is he going to defend it down the next straight? Yeah, looks like Knoxville didn't quite get close enough.
Yeah, mate, this is Magic Shot's race to lose now. All he's got to do is just keep doing his own thing, lapping around. Doesn't have to do anything too silly at all.
Magic Shot could make the Max Verstappen radio call. Maybe ask these guys if they'd like some pit practice.
Practice or something, yeah. He's gone.
He's a bit bored out there, 10 seconds ahead. Would you like some pit stop practice?
Birdie, though, has definitely struggled in the wet weather. Since the wet weather's kicked in, he's really struggled. But we do have Carl and Chris having a bit of a battle here. Can Chris make a bit of time on X-Clouds? There's our penalties. We got 3 seconds for X-Clouds. We got 3 seconds for TK. We got 3 seconds for Cruz. 6 for JDM. 9 for Henchman. Knoxville 3. Easy Reaper 5, and Maney with a 6-second time penalty. So can Chris stay within grasp?
My question is, can Maney get lapped?
We've started our last lap now. They're having a joke with the orange car. I love it. Knox gonna get the orange car at the end of the straight. I love it.
Well, I thought Knox was going to get the orange car for a while, but the orange car seems to be defending alright. He got 0% ERS. Not very good at managing it, but it's alright. The orange car has so much straight line speed power, it doesn't matter. It doesn't need ERS. When the dealer said to him, "Would you like ERS?" They said, nah, we're alright. Our car's so quick it doesn't even need it.
100%. We will jump back to Magic Shot as he comes around the final turn. Stellar race. No pens. Just to be sharp, he slows down over the finish line. That was in the books, easily done there for Magic Shot. Then we jump down to X Clouds. Does have a time second penalty. Chris will take P2. X Clouds will take P3. OCE Birdie P4. TK Zervix into P5. Carl into P6. Justin Martin 6th and 7th on track. That'll be fantastic for their points. Team points, they'll be pretty chuffed about that. But Haas have picked up P3 and P8. The Williams have picked up P1 and P9. The Mercedes have picked up P4 and P10. The McLaren has the one and only McLaren still out there. Now he's in P11. Well, good drive. He's got the job done. AlphaTauri P2 and P12 with Chris and Maxi Boy. The Lone Wolf in the Alfa Romeo as well. Easy Reaper. And the other Lone Wolf Red Bull in Maney. Couple of teams in there with some fantastic points. Definitely give them a big booster in their constructors and also their overall constructors.
100%.
A Magic Shot, yes, I don't blame you, mate. Went to the toilet in the last 5 laps. You probably did.
You had to get ready for this podium interview.
Yeah, we'll get him in this week. Driver of the day goes to Chris 9F1. But again, there we have it, ladies and gentlemen. Magic Shot, Chris 9F1, X Clouds, OC Birdie, TK Zervix, Carl, Cruz, Give Me Chicken, Knoxville, it's JDM, WRL Henchman, Maxi Boy, Easy Reaper TV, Maney. We'll round out the top 14. Top 15 do get points, ladies and gentlemen, so every driver tonight that has finished will get points. FYI, duck, if you finish in the top 15, you get points. Just a friendly reminder there to my local TP. But anyway, we'll move on to the interviews. Let's see if we can't get xCloud, Chris and Magic Shot into the party.
I have screenshotted the results too.
Fantastic. Oh, I missed Magic Shot. Wait until it loads to the next screen. All right. Looks like we've got everybody in this time. Fantastic. We didn't do them last week because the headphones were playing up. Not too sure why. Alright, so we'll go to xClouds. We have xClouds there.
xClouds is not in the party.
xClouds is not in the party, so we'll just jump on to Chris then. Chris, mate.
How you doing, guys?
How was that for you? Bit spicy? Bit of energy?
Yeah, it wasn't too bad, mate. I don't even remember what happened in the sprint. I got whatever I got. I don't know what I get P4. I think P4 I got in the sprint.
I think so, yeah.
That's probably irrelevant. But in the sprint race, I think I was one of the only few that started on the hards. So I got spun first corner, which I'm sort of not really bothered because it's sort of like just a pile up anyway. So I can't even pick who it was. I'm not going to bother with it. and just had to crawl back really. Had an incident with Duck and I think it was Tang or something. I don't know, I'm not sure of his name. They
Yeah, what?
came together and not, yeah, I think that's him, and they came together. I just copped the aftermath of it and took my wing off. Then I was P17, just had to fight back, and yeah, just ended up in P2 with no pens and keeping it clean. Had to work for it a bit, but yeah, happy. Well done, Magic Shot. Good race, man. Done well.
Did you panic at all when it rained at the end of at the end of the race, or you just no
No, no, I
stuck
didn't
to your
panic because
guns?
I seen the weather. I think I ran higher wings just so in case I was bunched up at the end, I could have the grip in the wet.
Yeah.
Um, when it did start raining, I think I was P8 or P7 when I was able to get to P2. So I think running the higher wings was the better decision. Helped me get through the pack. Yeah, rails are obviously slow on the straight, but yeah, still turned out I got the P2, so happy with it.
Yeah, I'd
So
say you drove a very professional race. You sort of knew where you were, and then you just drove to the pace you had.
Yeah, yeah, I like to think I'm more about race pace than quality pace. In saying, I think driving around sort of certain drivers, you got to race them different.
Exactly.
You sort of know who you can race very clean with and who you got to be a bit iffy with. It's not. I'm not saying they're dirty. It's just their top style. Uh,
Yeah,
but like
exactly.
I said, I haven't had an incident yet in Wallaby T2. That's the first incident I had, and I was just a passenger. I had nothing to do with the incident.
Yeah,
Um, don't turn that man. Like the driving, he's very clean. I'm very impressed with it. But
yeah,
yeah, just been a bit race smart, mate. I think, especially in the wet and everyone having pens me, it's got to play it a bit smart, man. I'm happy that he drives the Aston. What's his name? Carl.
Carl,
yeah.
Yeah, I'm quite happy he didn't battle me. I mean, he did tap me rear. I did catch the slide, but if he battled me, we both would have lost it on a podium with clouds.
Yeah,
yeah,
100%.
Yeah, so I'm happy he didn't. He just ended up pulling out and sort of let me go and stuck mine. So in all saying that, man, yeah, it was a decent race, man. Happy with the recovery.
I'll see you next week for Silverstone. Ready
Appreciate
to
it. Yeah,
go?
thank you very much. Not my favourite track, but you know, I'll be there.
Get a
Do my
few
best.
drivers that complain about Silverstone, but yeah, it's a
Yeah,
bit of a
I know.
funny track that one.
It's Muck Ping's favourite, mate. He's a jet there, so
Oh,
I
okay.
yeah, he's a jet, mate. I'm gonna
Here
jinx
we
him.
go.
Unlucky, mate. I appreciate it. Thank you.
No worries. Great race.
Thank you.
Move on to Magic Shot, mate. You
Yep.
there?
Yeah.
I assume you guys all included your audio. Shouldn't have to ask anymore, I
Yeah.
suppose. Mate, you went to the toilet with 5 laps to go. You get a bit bored out there, did you?
Well, I thought I would just go for it and then come back. Okay.
Make yourself
Mate,
a cup of tea.
did you think about pulling into the pits and letting your team have some pit stop practice?
Well, I'm not sure if you saw the stream. I tried to bait on the last lap because I knew there's no point pitting. I'm 11 seconds ahead. I'm just gonna lose out. So I came in like the pits and then I like cut across, like on like we looked like lap 35. So, well, if whoever saw it saw it, but I kind of like try to bait it, I suppose.
Yeah.
I heard it on the stream.
So, mate, you just bolted out there tonight. Once you got out in front, you were gone.
Yep. I had a few times getting forced a little bit wide by Birdie in the opening laps in the dry, but just hard racing and really just got the lead
Yeah,
when he's
Birdie definitely pushed everyone real hard tonight.
just I had to turn out of me steering in turn 4, but lucky I turned out because there's no collision and just got on with it, overtook him. He was stuck on those old softs. Safety car came out and it was a free pit stop to go into the hard to go to the end.
Yeah, well, massive shout out by the drive you had tonight. Like, huge, really.
I actually thought that
You,
Mexico wouldn't be a track that I'd be good at. I was doing time trial today and was lapping about 5 tenths slower than Cruz, but I managed to get some practice in and ready to go for the race.
What about next week around Silverstone? What are you bit iffy about
I
that
think
one? There's a few drivers that don't like it, but there's some drivers that just love it.
I think it's a good track. I was gonna be a net. I think I was net P2 last year, last season in F1 22, and then I just bowled it with rain coming out and not pitting for new soft or new fittings, I believe, in the last 5 laps, and I lost down to sixth or eighth, one of those two places.
Okay.
Always a good track though, that one. Next week.
Well, mate, fantastic drive tonight. You literally just left the field behind you. You left them in your wake, and I can say that because it was bucketing down rain. Left you in your wake.
Thank you guys.
No dramas at all. We'll see you next week at Silverstone. Hopefully you can make the
good race.
race. Hopefully you can make that
Hopefully,
one and get some another
yeah,
good
we'll
haul of
make that one.
points.
I've maximum points now, so for that, managed to close the gap between Mark Ping after not scoring for 3 races, including 2 of them I didn't even attend because I had connect or I was actually unavailable. But happy to get some points on the board after missing 3 races, or well, not missing 3 races. I raced last week, incident lap 1 last week at Imola, but just happy to get back on the board and close the gap. And I think it's going to be about 15 points now, the difference between myself and Mark Ping. And hopefully we can get him next week down
Beautiful.
to win the race and to drop as champion leader.
Beautiful.
Thank you.
Well, there we have it, ladies and gentlemen. Our Tier 2 Mexico sprint round finished for the night. We did have a few lobby issues. We had some mic issues at the start, audio issues, but we got there in the end, didn't we, Toppy?
We did.
Magic Shot absolutely blistered away from the field. Great drive. Be interesting to see what happens next week if it is raining in Silverstone. We've seen a few drivers that drove fairly well in the wet and got the job done fairly easy.
I'm calling a battle between me and Mark Ping next week.
I have
So
been
watch out
told
for that.
I have been told Muck Ping is filthy quick at Silverstone, so
We'll watch out for it then. See what
we
he
will
can bring
watch
to the
out for
table.
that. But that will be it for Wallaby Racing League for Tier 2. Be sure to tune in tomorrow night for our Tier 1 race, sprint round around Mexico. If anything goes by tonight's race, I would suggest tuning in. Hit the follow button just in case you do forget that it is on. It will pop up in a reminder. Thank you for tuning in to Wallaby Racing League. Peace out.